Friday. I hope you're all having a great day. I am here with some tips for you today, a little hacky hack on how to use designs that are multiple colors when you are doing HTV and you really don't feel like layering all that HTV. Okay, so here's the thing. I am using a design. I will show you a sneak peek of the design. This is a design I'm using, this little unicorn. It is part of the Most Magical bundle, which is on So Fancy right now, but expires today. So as you can see, this design has multiple colors, and it would be challenging, to say the least, to layer this on HTV, especially if you are short on time or don't have a lot of patience or don't like gapping or any of those reasons. So what you can do is use a print and cut method and use a printable heat transfer, and wham bam, thank you ma'am, you are done in a jiffy. I'm going to show you how fast this goes. As I said, I did a little test here, but this always confuses me, but I'm going to show you how to do it basically from start to finish. So that design, as I said, is part of the Most Magical bundle, which is $8.99 right now. It's like, I don't know, between 85 and 90% off. I can never remember, but it expires today. So go grab it if you're a unicorn-loving girl or guy. Okay, so the design, it was downloaded. I brought it right into Silhouette Studio. Now, the original design says So Freaking Magical, which is hysterical, and I love it, but I'm putting it on a baby onesie, and so I don't know, maybe mom might not want her 12-month-old to say freaking, maybe just me. Anyway, so I pulled this into Silhouette Studio and just ungrouped and removed that little tidbit to use just the unicorn, okay? Now, you can see I added registration marks, all right, that you can click in Silhouette Studio, just click M to turn on your registration marks, or go to the page setup panel, and from the second registration tab, just turn those on, okay? And then I put in, this is Jet Pro, okay? I love, love, love Jet Pro. It's a printable heat transfer, and it is really, really easy to use, okay? So this goes in the printer, prints out, just like this, okay? Then what you're going to do is cut it with your CAMEO or your Cricut or whatever it is that you have. You're going to cut out the design, because what you don't want is all this extra stuff around it, because when you put this on your surface and then you peel off the backing, anything that's kind of around the design, it gets this little, like, it's like a white sheen. Okay, so you'll also notice it's very subtle, but this, the face of this unicorn was white or transparent. I actually filled it in with a very, very light gray, so that when you put it on your surface, it's not the actual like shirt or towel or whatever showing through. It's a little bit gray, just so it didn't have that kind of sheeny shine that you get when you have the excess. Okay, so I'm going to tilt you down so you can see this printing and cutting, and then I'm going to show you how easy this is with your you can use a heat press. I would recommend a heat press because this has to be applied at 375. You can't see what I'm doing. Hang on. This has to be applied at 375 for 30 seconds, okay? All right, so my software was giving me fits this morning. I'm not exactly sure. It wasn't showing me the auto blade as a tool option, no idea. So I stuck the ratchet blade in, and then when it cut the first one, it tapped it like it was a ratchet blade, or like it was the auto blade. I have no idea, you guys. You know how this thing is. Okay, so I am using the heat transfer vinyl smooth setting, and then I increased the blade to a 6, and then I upped the force to a 15, okay? All right, so it's telling me it's checking connection. You guys, this is why I do a tester one before, and then it still doesn't cooperate. Okay, you ready? Okay, it's ready now. All right, so this is going to obviously look, send as is. It's going to look for the registration marks, and then it is going to cut around my unicorn. Now remember, this is not regular paper, and you can't print on white heat Caesar Easy Weave. You need a printable heat transfer vinyl that you can use in a inkjet or a laser printer. I have an inkjet. It's a HP office jet, and so I just use this Jet Pro, put it in the regular drawer, and it prints out. All right, so once this is done, I will show you how to use, how to put it on here. Now what I'm going to do is close this, and so you can kind of see how I'm preparing my shirt. And I apologize, I am here. Alright, so shirt, onesie. If you want to find the middle, just fold it in half. Quickest, easiest way to find the center. And then lay it on your press. Okay? And then just press down real quick to get the centerfold. Not the centerfold. You guys know. Alright, so now I have the center, so I'll know exactly where to place my design. Alright? And I am using a pressing pillow. I'm sorry, it's like kind of hidden back here. Alright, so let's do this now. Now, this is very important. Start from the bottom and don't take the mat out yet. Start from the bottom and make sure it cut, okay? Yes, it cut. Now you can unload. You want to do that because in case it didn't cut, you need to run it back through. Alright, so this is what you're going for, okay? Alright, that's what you're going for. Alright, now let's get this machine out of the way so you can really see what I'm doing. Somebody once asked me, why don't you have somebody help you? Like who? Just me, guys, just me. Well, I don't know, Bob's somewhere else. Anyway, okay, so now you've got your design, okay? I am going to, you can just peel this up, all right? It still has the backing on there. This backing is going to eventually come off, okay? And then I have my stars. I'm going to show you what to do with them in a minute. Now, if you want this to be perfectly centered, you can gently fold it in half as well and just do a quick crease so you see where the center is and then line that center up. Now, if you want to have a good idea of where your stars are because you're kind of, I'm not going to say OCD, but if you decide that that's what you want and you can't just place them randomly, you can use this as like a stencil, you know, template to kind of show you, okay, this is where the big one went, and then place the little ones around. This girl right here, I am just going to, you know, wing it. All right, I'm just going to put my stars wherever I feel like putting my stars. Where is my thing? Okay, so these are, I'm just going to put some down here. You want to do it all at once though, okay? This is important. You don't want to do this in two different steps. Okay? All right, so I got star there. Need a pink one. I probably won't even use all of them. Okay, and then let's just get one more blue one. Okay, now, this HTV, heat transfer material, needs 30 seconds, okay, at 375. All right, can you see what I'm doing here? All right, you can press straight down on it, okay, and this press, this press, when it's ready at 30 seconds, it's going to auto pop up, okay, so you can see it. But the most important thing, I got to get everything out of my way. This is serious business. As soon as this opens up, you need to quickly remove that backing, okay? And it's going to look like this. Don't let it sit on there for too long. All right, here it goes. It's going to pop. No hands. Oh, no! I messed it up because I did it upside down. You guys, why didn't anybody tell me? Oh, Melissa. You guys, nobody warned me. I'm so bummed. Okay, hold on. This is a big, you guys. Okay, so what you're supposed to do is not do what I just did. Duh. I was wondering, I'm like, wow, this looks so good. No, you're supposed to, you're supposed to put it this way and press and pull it up. And then you get this magical thing. I am so magical that I did it wrong. But trust me, this is what you want to do, and this is how it comes out. And this, my friends, is why I do a backup, so that when I screw it up and you guys see, oh, Melissa messes it up too, you know it's real life, all right? Yeah, you were wondering what happened, because you are supposed to put it, just like regular HTV, you're supposed to flip it over and put the backing side up, okay? So, it's a darn good thing, you guys, seriously. It's a really darn good thing that they make some stuff to get the, get that junk off the top of your heat press, okay? All right, so all that to say that the magical bundle is ending today, and this fabulous design on my tea towel here, which has also been a sample for, you know, some other things like this. Okay, it also includes a onesie that actually worked. See? This is a design that actually worked. It's a rhinestone design, but I actually cut it on holographic HTV and just pressed it on there. That one I pressed actually the correct way. All right, you see? All right, guys. Okay, so it's Friday, and I need to finish my coffee because it's like a quarter of the way done. I clearly haven't had enough. All right, so don't take my advice on how to heat press, but take my advice that Printable HTV, this Jet Pro, is definitely worth it if you don't feel like pressing multiple things and screwing up multiple times. All right? All right. It is what it is. Happy Friday, guys. I'll see you next week.